Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I will send you the recording at the end.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how the formal program that we're not following 100% works.
Okay.
Normally with this program, I will give you several speech sounds to practice every day.
Oh.
Or every week.
Okay.
And actually the first week we were only supposed to do one, but I'm doing two because I think you can handle it.
Okay.
And I want to get through these things. So normally students would receive these words and then a sound file for these words.
Okay.
I don't know if I can send you the sound file for them if you want. But
okay.
I think
let me try first.
You can do all these, but go ahead if you'd like to try.
Then, that, the, there.
Yeah.
They sound the same, right?
They are all the same.
They are the same. Okay.
Whenever I put multiple ones here, it's because they sound the same.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
just so my students know.
They, these, those, thus, them, therefore, three, thigh, though, other, another, mother, father, brother, although, whether.
Yeah, so you can do those words fine at the word level, right? The only two, these are very odd words. These are old-fashioned English words. This one used to be, this one used to mean you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and it's like me and thee.
Thee, like that?
Yeah, there's another one actually. It used to be you and thou. Or sorry, like me and, I and thou, me and thee, my and thy. So this one is thee and this one is thy.
Thine.
Yeah.
Thee, thine.
Yeah. So it's not thy. Right.
Thine. I don't know.
Yeah. So the difference between these two, this one is thy and this one is thigh.
Thine.
So I am going to show you the difference between these two, although I've heard you make the difference tons of times. If you put your 2 fingers or something on your throat, and I'm going to use a different sound. I'm going to use the S and the Z. The S sound, if you just say, you don't feel a buzz. But if you say the Z sound, like zzz, you should feel a buzz there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the exact same difference between thigh and thigh. So thigh, no buzz.
Thigh.
Yes.
Thigh.
Okay. So like I said, you can make that sound fine. It's just these are words that aren't very useful. So it really, if you see them, you'll know how you should say them, but you're probably not going to see them very often.
Okay.
Unless you like to read Shakespeare.
No.
Yeah.
I actually read Harry Potter with my son.
Right. Yeah. That's not going to be in Harry Potter most of the time.
Yeah.
So honestly, with most of my students, I just say, you can ignore them.
Okay.
But it's up to you. Like I said, some of these words are going to be more useful than others.
Mhm.
Others is a good word. All right. So these are very simple sentences, but the good thing about them is that they will help you practice making that sound.
Okay.
And the point, or one thing that you can do to help you practice them is to break up the sentence a little bit.
Mhm.
So I did a couple of them here, but the rest of them, it's up to you where you want to put the pauses.
Okay.
The point of this exercise is to be clear, right?
Mhm.
So you could say this one is bigger than that, right? Even I couldn't say that clearly
Uh-huh.
that fast. But if you put some pauses in here where the slashes are, this one is bigger than that one.
Mhm. Mhm.
And you're
This
going to be slower than you normally
is
will be.
bigger than that one.
Yeah, beautiful. See,
Mhm.
that's super easy for you.
Mhm.
Feel free to speed it up a little bit if you want, but try to keep it at a level where you say every sound clearly. The chair is over there.
The chair is over there.
Yeah, good. Yeah, your V's sound good. No problem with the V.
Move this first, then move this.
Good. So sometimes I've noticed that you have trouble in conversation when there's a word that ends in a consonant like a V and then another consonant coming immediately afterwards.
Mhm.
But when you slow it down like this, you can say them.
Mhm.
Again, the point of this is just to practice making the sounds. And oh, I got it. Just to practice making the sounds and building up your muscles in your mouth. Not muscles, but like building up your ability to hit these sounds so that
Okay.
when you get to conversation and higher contexts, you can use them more easily, which
Okay.
means fewer times that you say duh instead of the.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Oof, there's another bug. I keep plants right by my window, so some of these bugs are hanging out on my plants. All right. Let's go. All right, let's try another one. So this one, I have not put any pauses in,
Okay.
but I would like to hear you try this one.
I think that cat is theirs.
Very good. That was very good. Yeah. So the TH sound sounds really good. And I like that this is the unvoiced one and these two are the voiced ones, and that I could hear the difference very clearly. But I think it's just something you're not used to thinking about.
No.
Most people, not Americans, aren't used to thinking about that. We normally just assume they're the same sound sometimes. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So this is, I'm going to do a few more on the next page. Let's see. Yeah, some of these, when it's in the middle of the word, some of these can be pretty difficult too. So I do want to hear number 8. Let's hear number 8.
Okay. Those two boys are brothers.
Good, very clear. Okay. Let's do number 13.
13. I'll go, although I'm not in the mood.
Very good. All right. So you know what to do with this. This is not going to be difficult. One thing that I don't always do is I'm giving you the option to make up your own sentences, because some of these sentences are not especially useful. But if you have sentences that you find that you say all the time, or sentences that might be useful to you, like
the least words that on the list, we
Mhm.
use them pretty often, like there. Yeah, that's that very we use them often, I think. Yeah, there are
Yeah.
there I you know, some of those words.
Right.
There are many shoes in my house, something like that.
Yeah. And unfortunately, there are so many grammar words that I was hoping to try to use them in a conversation. I think I could do some of them. All right. Could you tell me about your family?
Well, I have a very small family because I have only one brother, and he's and I'm actually, I don't know where he is now.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he's kind of, disappear, and sometimes he, just say hi and then disappear another 5 days, whatever. And then so I have my husband, and we have only one son. So pretty small family. My husband has 4 brothers. They all doctors.
Wow.
Yeah, we are doctor family. With different specialists. Like my husband specialized in ENT. His second brother is patho. I cannot remember. The first one is infectious, and the fourth one is about the lung. His mom also his mom also a doctor too, ENT doctor. His dad is a pharmacist, but he also worked in a hospital before. So they all like we all like doctor family. It's so sad during the COVID that we cannot really see each other.
Yeah, I bet the ENT brother is really busy because of COVID.
Yeah, because they need to test, on the nose, right? I think they need to do the test. So yeah, so we have pretty small family. I have one son. His second brother has one daughter. The other brother has 2 kids. That's all. The third one, he doesn't have any kids. So, but he married with another doctor.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So, but they don't have kids. Otherwise, in my mom passed away many years ago. So I pretty don't really keep in touch with the rest of my relatives. I have my relatives here in Chicago. My aunt, my uncle, and my cousin. They have only one daughter, which is my cousin. She is really, really nice. She was born and raised here, so she's like 100% American. She can't really speak Thai. So we speak English to each other. And she is now in Thailand because his mom and his dad went back to Thailand, and they plan to live there. Actually, original plan, they want to live like half year when it is not too cold here. They want to live in Chicago and fly back to Thailand during the winter time here. But you know, is not practical anymore because, they are pretty old, over 80s already.
Oh, wow.
And and they cannot fly 23 hours on the plane. So
Yeah.
my cousin, who actually she said she went back to Thailand, and it's the first time that she gonna stay there for the longest period she ever been in her life. Because when she flew back there, and she wrote all her Facebook about, like the quarantine state and everything in Thailand. And she said, don't uh don't say that welcome back to Thailand, because I never lived in Thailand. That's what she said in her Facebook. And she married with Peter, which is American. He is here now, but my cousin is in Thailand. And she, normally we talk every day. And her English is like 100% American, because she can't really speak Thai. That's so I think last night her time, last night our time, she called, and she tried to tell me everything about the update, about Thailand, about her parents, which is good. I have a chance to talk with her like every day, actually. She born and raised in Chicago. She went to University of Illinois at Champaign. And then she worked for a long time. Now I think she got laid off because she worked in hotel industry. She's like really organizer. During the COVID, it's no meetings or anything. And she had a lot of friends here. That about my family.
Okay, that was interesting. Yeah. So I noticed that at the beginning, when you were really focused on saying TH sounds clearly, you did great. And as it went on, this is something I noticed in the assessment too. As you went on, let's see how they started to slip a little bit, because you were focused mostly on what you were saying and not how you were saying it. So what I do with some people is I'll make them a little sign or something that I'll hold up and just tap or something like that while they're speaking. Sometimes that helps. Sometimes that doesn't. Go ahead.
Don't worry. I can call back.
Sometimes all people need is just a reminder to slow down a little bit, and they'll start to focus again, and that will help them build awareness of their own speech.
But when I told the story, it was really slower than my normal speech of speaking, because I wanted to make it clear. But I want to ask if I keep doing this, and later on when I get used to it, I can, speed up, right?
Oh yeah. This is just for you to clean up your sounds.
Okay.
And to find a good speaking rate, right? Or one that's comfortable for you and still clear. Because we were busy. Sometimes you just want to go through it at the fastest possible speed.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, if you do come across any sentences that you want to write down, that you want to practice, that's up to you. That's your choice. because these are not the most interesting sentences, right? I'll take that table another time, right? Not some could be useful, but not always. All right. So we're going to work on the W sound.
Okay.
All right. So just to explain about the W sound in English, it's what's called a glide sound. And I'm going to stop sharing real quick so you can see my lips. That's why they're bright red today. Okay. So in English, the difference between a V and a W is quite distinct, right? So V, I'm kind of bringing the bottom lip up to the teeth, and I kind of put my teeth where the lipstick runs out. Like, right. Like I said, you don't have a problem with the V. I'm just giving you a contrast. So in the W, the teeth are not involved. So you kind of kind of make a pucker. Whoa. Yeah.
Water. Right? Water.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, not a problem. You know how to do it, but sometimes it's good to review. All right. So the same with the previous ones. I'm not going to give you a list of W words because you can see them. If it has a W at the beginning, you know, there's some exceptions, but usually we say that like w. Now, in some dialects of North American English, some people will pronounce WH differently than just plain W. But in Chicago, we don't really do that. So I'm not going to teach you that difference. I don't personally use that difference. I would say white and wine the same way.
White and wine.
Yeah. And here is a nice example of a sentence that's absolutely useless. No one is going to need to say this sentence.
The great white whale drinks wine.
Yeah. I noticed that the NKS combination is hard for you, right?
Drink. N is hard. Drinks. Drinks.
Yeah. So actually, the K is pronounced way in the back of the mouth, right? So your tongue stops the air on the roof of the mouth towards the back, like that. So one thing that you can do to make it a little easier to say the KS sound is to say the K and then immediately put your tongue up to the top of the mouth for the S.
Drinks.
There you go. It's difficult to coordinate. I'm working ahead because this is going to be the last sound that we'll work on, the consonant clusters at the end. The W sounds fun. Sorry. Let's hear this one. The next one, number 2.
The woman went west for the winter.
Good. All right. So for some reason, this one sounded like woman a little bit.
Woman.
Yeah, that's better.
The woman went west for the winter.
Good. Yeah. That's good. So you can do these sounds. That's fine. I'm not especially worried about the W. The voice TH is very common and difficult. So I almost always teach that one first. This one, if you make a few little errors here and there, it's not a problem. there are very few instances where if you say like vine and wine are two different words, but there is no verk. So they will know what you say.
Work.
Work. Yeah.
Work.
I think
Work.
this word will be very difficult for you. Maybe this word.
Woman. Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Woman.
Woman. Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah.
Woman.
All right. Let's see. Maybe this one. How about let's hear number 7.
I wonder if that is a weeping willow tree.
Good. Say this one.
Weeping.
Yeah, that's fine. Right. So it's
Wonder.
yeah, wonder sounded good to me. Ooh, let's hear this one.
Okay. The spider waves its web with ease.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try something with you. I want you to copy the way that I say this.
Okay.
The spider weaves its web with ease.
The spider weaves its web with ease.
Yeah, that's better. So what I was doing there is I was getting you to copy my word stress and intonation. So sometimes when you're really focused on getting a sound out, it becomes very sharp and staccato. You know, staccato, it's a music term.
Yeah.
So, and people don't really speak that way.
Yeah.
The spider weaves its web with ease.
The spider weaves its web with ease.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a hard one for you.
The spider weaves its web with ease.
Yeah. So this W here is between a V and a B. And I think that
web.
Yeah.
Web.
Because there's a V right here, I think your brain wants to hold on to that V.
The spider weaves its web with ease. Ease.
Ease, yeah. I'm going to underline the whole one. All right. Let's hear a couple more. Okay. Let's see. How about number 11?
Okay. He whispered words of wonder in her ear.
Good. Yeah. That's nice. I'd like someone to do that to me. Yeah.
He whispered words of wonder in her ear.
Yeah. That sounded good. Again, I know that you're doing it very slowly to be clear, but you can speed up when you become more confident and when it becomes easier for you, right?
Okay.
All right. How about number 9?
Okay. I walked to the wedding when I got off work. I walked to the wedding when I got off work.
Good. Yes. I noticed that you corrected this last word. Good job. So the ability to self-correct will make you better at your English.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to use this one as the last one because, oh, what the heck? I'm going to do this as the last one because there's another V there.
Did Wayne wave goodbye?
All right. Yeah, you got it. All right. So again, if you feel like you'd like different sentences that are more useful to you, that are not about whales drinking wine.
I think I have problem with CH and SH as well.
Uh-huh.
It's hard. It's hard. Like which, which,
Mhm.
which, the which.
All right, hold on a second. Here's something that I'll do with people sometimes is I usually like throw in an extra slide. So here's something that I noticed, right? We have teach, we've got speech, we've got which match. Just thinking of a few off the top of my head here.
Which like I wish you are happy birthday.
Oh no, okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna change these up. Okay, we've got which, and that's the same as which. And then there's wish. So these two, the T doesn't really matter.
Which?
Yeah.
Which?
These are both the same. Which?
Which?
Mm-hmm. We've got match and mash.
Match. 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 Match.
Like one match.
Match.
Mm-hmm. So the difference between this sound and this sound is this one is basically the same as, oops. This one is basically the same as, so this combination, these sounds, it's called an affricate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a stop sound and a fricative, which lets most of the air out. It's put together. So a fricative, for example, okay, a stop sound would be if you blew up a balloon and you popped it and went, that's the equivalent of a stop sound. A fricative is like if you blow up a balloon and then you hold the opening out wide like this, so some of the air comes out slowly, and it was like that.
Which.
So hold on a second, let me stop this really quick. So in this case, the T, you put your tongue right behind your teeth. It's hard to show you, but I'll try. Tut, 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 tut. Right? So the SH sound, you put your tongue in the middle of the mouth and you let the air over the top of your tongue, like shh. Yeah. So the ch sound is like ch. Yeah. You put your tongue up to stop the air right behind your teeth. And then you pull it back to let the air out a little bit over the tongue. Ch. Great. That's good. That's something that you can practice on your own time. So I didn't notice much of an issue with the CH, but maybe in the future I will ask you to, I will see if I can hear you use CHs more often. Okay. The SH sounded okay to me. I think you can do that one pretty well. Let's go back to sharing the screen here. No. I will, okay, let me title this. Oops. Okay, there we go. For the W's, I do want to ask you, let's see, what's a good W conversation topic I could ask? Does your son like playing in the water?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what kind of things does he do in the water?
Swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Swim.
He likes to swim? Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to swim.
Okay. This doesn't seem like a very good conversation topic.
Will.
How about
will.
Hmm.
I will. No.
You got it.
Will. Yeah,
Mhm.
I will. I will visit my friend
Mm-hmm.
in North Carolina next week.
Oh, right. That's why you're not going to be around.
Yes.
That's nice.
I will visit my friends with yeah, this week I'm okay. Next week I will visit my friends.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you
never actually I never been there.
Oh wow, me neither.
Yeah. So, how about the sentence like we will? We will.
Yeah. You want me to write that one down?
Yeah. We will get to enjoy the forest.
Nice.
We will get to enjoy the forest.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That sounds nice. Do you like the forest?
Yeah. I like to go when it's not too hot. I hope the weather will be fine.
Good.
The weather, weather also W, right? The weather. I hope the weather will be nice.
Yeah, I hope so too, for your case, for your sake. All right. So something like this, we will, sentences that start with we will.
We will get to enjoy the forest.
Yeah.
We will get to enjoy the forest.
Sentences that start with what will, like what will we do tomorrow? That's another good category. You could do what is the
weather has both W sound and TH sound.
That's right. Weather. It has the
weather.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna mark this one because that's got both the sounds for today.
Weather.
All right. So that's good. That's a good start. So for practice, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to spend 15 minutes a day practicing these sentences.
Okay.
I will give you a sound file for each of these sentences.
Okay.
Or for each set of sentences. So you can listen and follow along. You can kind of copy the way that I do it.
Okay.
And you can compare. You can use that to build awareness, right? Oh, yeah. here we go. Feel free to make up your own sentences if you get tired of these, right? Because I imagine they're pretty simple. If you find yourself using a sentence and say, oh, I like that one, I'll put that on. Right? It's up to you. Like, you have a good enough level that you can practice sentences as they come up like that. And then do remember to slow down. I know it's going to be too slow at first, but you'll build up speed until you find a comfortable speed that lets you speak clearly. And let's see. Let me know if you have any words from your daily life that you would like help with.
Okay, I don't.
That's okay.
I don't know yet. I don't know.
That's all right.
Yeah,
People don't have them every time. All right. And also, if you're interested in continuing on with classes, let me know.
Yes. Yeah. So next week, let me check my schedule. Next week, I'm not gonna be here.
Right.
And then on 16, okay. On 23rd,
No.
it's gonna be Thanksgiving break again. And we can do 30. Yes, that's okay.
Okay.
For this month.
Yeah.
All right. Month. Yeah. I want maybe like you did last time, that you brought some passage for me to read.
Yeah, we are going to do that. Oh, I should explain. I figured out the first 7 classes. So the first few classes, what we're going to do is we're going to focus mostly on the sentence level, on sounds that are difficult.
Okay.
We're gonna do that until 4. Class 4, and then starting in class 5 and 6, we're going to do readings that come with this program.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. And then class number 7 will be a review day to go back over all the sounds that we worked on.
Okay.
And then you're done with working on new sounds. The rest of the classes from class 8 to class 14, what we're going to work on mostly is, as we discussed, we might take more native level readings, like short native level readings, or short native level videos, and we can discuss them in our class. And part of what you can do as maybe homework is to write a reaction or to write something about what we watched or read. And then I will help you in the following class. I will help you revise so it sounds more elegant.
Okay.
So the last half of the class, if we find that something is not working, if we find we have to change things, we can be very flexible. That the last 7 classes are experiments, right? So if you find there's an article that you're very interested in, just let me know and we can talk about that article. So I've formally written out the first 7 classes. The last 7 are more open to the point of that is to address your needs, right? But that's just how it worked out.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, and we will, of course, we'll still be working on conversational level language practice and accent practice, as well as writing and other things. Okay. All right, so normally what I ask students to do is to pay the rest of their class. So you've paid the first 2 classes, and then I would normally ask you to pay the rest of the class, but if you're still not comfortable, what I can do is I could ask you to pay up to class 7.
Okay, but I will have a long vacation in December. That's the
Right.
problem.
Okay.
Let me see, because my son's school will he will be off from 17 until like January, and that time I'm not sure if I can do any classes if we are in Chicago, but we gonna go to for Florida for a long time, and yeah, it's probably not comfortable to do it there.
I see.
And yeah, I mean I'm okay. Like I can confirm the next 2 classes.
Okay.
2 classes like 16 and 30.
Okay.
And then let's see. I think maybe 4 classes that I can confirm right now.
Okay.
Because after December 17, we gonna be gone for like a long time, and then we back in January. And right now we have planned that he just won the competition in science, and he need to go for the contest in Texas in January. But I think January, yeah, I can confirm my schedule with you again in January. But right now, as I see my schedule, is like the next 4 classes that I can do this year.
Okay.
This year, yeah.
Well, I can compromise with you. We can.
Yeah.
If you feel comfortable with paying the next 4 classes, that's okay.
Yeah, 4 classes.
I just know from experience that like paying each class as it goes along is a big pain in the butt for everybody.
Yeah, and we just like we kind of, oh my gosh, it's gonna be worry about the holidays.
Yeah,
coming up. Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, I can't. Actually, I think for my schedule now, I can do for sure the next 4 classes for this year. And next year, I will know it better, like the schedule, you know, like another 2 months to work on the schedule for next year.
Yeah,
I should know it better. Can I ask, if when I finish 14 classes, do you have some kind of certificate or anything to give to the student?
Yes, nobody asks me. I ask people and they say, no, I don't care.
I do. I think it will be nice.
Yeah, of course, you've earned it. Okay, I'm gonna mark that down that you want one.
Okay.
Hopefully I will remember. Because everybody says, I don't care. I can't tell you how many people have said no. Okay. All right. Then I will see you on the 16th, and I will send you a payment request.
Okay.
For the next 4 classes.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
I'm going to
stop. Don't forget to give me the record.
I will give you the recording. I will give you the PowerPoint, and I will give you some sound files to practice from.
Wow, that's good.
Yes. All right. Have a great 2 weeks, and I will see you on the 16th.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. See you.